How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Military Family Investing. Today we're going to talk about preparing for life in the military. Are you ready for the military? Okay, so we're going to talk about three things. All right, fitness, discipline, finances. Starting with fitness, what is your body mass index? What are the height and weight requirements for your service? Okay, so for me, I'm 42 years old. I just weighed myself today. My max weight at 66 inches, which is 5'6", in the Marine Corps, my max weight is 170. Okay. My minimum weight is 117. When I joined the Marine Corps in 99, I was 117. Today I'm 159. Okay. 159. I like to stay at 155, so I'm 4 pounds over where I need to be. I'm going to work that down. However, my max weight in the Marine Corps is 170, so I have some little leeway. Heaven forbid I get bigger than 160. That would be scary. But just saying. So look at your particular service if they have height and weight standards, okay? And make sure you're working towards that. Okay, boot camp, you're going to lose a lot of weight, but do not let boot camp be your training device. All right, because what happens to most people, they don't take it seriously. They get into boot camp, they drop 40 pounds, then they get out of boot camp and they blow back up. Because in boot camp, well, I won't say they're starving you. They're keeping you away from the things from the things that really defeat you in a civilian role. Once you go back into the real military after boot camp, you're gonna have access to these things many times on base. There could be a McDonald's right next to your base. So fitness and health, okay? Those are your top priorities. Don't worry too much about learning the ins and outs of the military and the knowledge because they're going to want it their way anyway. All right. You can go in there with all the knowledge you want, but they're going to want it their way. So it's better just to be a blank slate. Listen, do it exactly what they want. All right. Health, fitness. Make sure you can run, at least for the Marine Corps, make sure you can run at least over 2 miles, preferably three. All right. That will build you up in boot camp, but I know that you have to start at 1.5 miles. You want to be stronger than that. Okay. The military is not a game. They are serious in there. Yes, they're there to work with you, but it's better if you work on your own before you get in there. Okay. Health, fitness. Next, discipline. Wake yourself up every day at 5:30 and make your bed. If you can do this, you can survive the military. Okay. Don't be a sleepyhead in the military because it only gets harder. Let me say that again. Wake yourself up every day at 5:30. That means go to bed at 8:30. 9. When you're young, your body won't tell you to go to sleep. It's going to tell you that you can do it all and stay up late. And trust me, I had those days. Got it. They're okay on occasion, but on a daily basis, you want to be as routine as possible. That's the best way to survive the military is by routine. This is not chaotic, come as you are, spontaneous, random lifestyle. It's the exact opposite. Okay. So before you're leaving for boot camp, start waking yourself at 5:30. Walking, if you can't run, walk 3 miles at least. Try to jog 3 miles. All right. Get your nice healthy shake or something healthy to drink or eat afterwards. All right. Stay awake. They're not gonna let you take naps in boot camp. But again, you're probably 18 to 22, so you don't need a nap. That's my life now. I need naps. Okay. So discipline. Try to say, okay, I'm going to study whatever for an hour. I'm going to walk, run. I'm going to learn something for an hour. Okay. Teach yourself to train your brain. Okay. The thing about the military is they're going to teach you a job, but then once you're out in the real world, in what we call the fleet in the Marine Corps, once you're out away from the training environment, it's incumbent upon you to make sure you're getting trained, meaning that your sergeant may have 10 Marines that he's in charge of. Right? He has all the information. If four people are sitting around on their phones, he's probably not going to be able to focus on them, nor does he want to. He's going to get the six that are, hey, Sarge, what are you doing? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Sit behind my desk. This is what I'm doing. All right, I need you to run this errand. Do this, do that, do that. All right, if you don't know how training works, go watch The Karate Kid. You might not know he's training you. He might just be telling you what to do. All right, just be prepared for that training environment. All right, so that's a discipline to get off your phone. All right, limit your screen time before you go into the military. I know these are hard things to do for younger people and older people. All right, start limiting your screen time. There's nothing really productive behind the screen. All right, so limit your screen time, figure it out, discipline, understand that you need to push your own training agenda. All right. The world is just too busy for the Sarge to pull everybody offline, pull up a PowerPoint, and walk through for 3 hours. He's doing his job too. Okay. They're probably going to give you a training syllabus that you can start learning some information about once you get in to prepare for that. Take up a hobby and learn it before you join the military. So that prepares your brain. Your brain is the most powerful thing that you have in your body. Don't let it go to waste thinking that the military's job is to sit there and build you up from zero. Get yourself to 50%. Once you're in the habit of learning, then you can join the military. You know, make sure, look into what is required for a meritorious promotion. Okay. Meritorious promotion is usually for those that are in the fitness level and the mental level of the military and they get accelerated. Okay. Most people can't do both. They can't be good at fitness or they can't be good at technical. All right. So if you can do both, you're probably be meritorious promoted. So understand that. Talk to people. Talk to people that are in the service. All right. You're not going to learn your job because by the time you get in there, nobody's going to have that exact data of your job. All right. I joined to work on specific radar systems, communication systems, navigation systems, weather systems, for deploying air traffic control equipment in 99. All that stuff is gone. That stuff went away in 2010. It's all gone. It's all new stuff, right? Faster, neater, whatever. All right. So you're not going to find somebody, perhaps, unless they're in currently, that's going to have that specific skill set. However, you can still work it. You can still start learning. Okay. Discipline. Finally, finances. Don't go into military with any sort of debt. Don't go buy a car thinking, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go buy this car and then the military is gonna cover it and then I'm gonna do this. Negative. If you do have debt, okay, there's a Serviceman Act that can help you get out of debt, from the stuff you had before, or it's gonna lower your interest rates. All right. So make sure that you know what debt you have, get out of it, and make that your prime focus. If you need to work additional jobs, because when you join the military, join fresh. You'll go to boot camp. You won't be paid so much in boot camp. You'll be like an E1 recruit person. But then each year you get like a little pay raise. Okay, look at the military chart. All right, understand that the military chart is missing one element that most people don't look at. All right, that's your housing allowance. Okay, if you're single, you'll be in the barracks. The only bill you want in your barracks is your cell phone bill. Keep it light. Learn about finances. All right, you probably don't even need a car. You might, based on where your job is on base or who your friends are, if you can get a ride. I got it. Start discussing with your mom and dad how to get your first car at a good interest rate. What do they have? What can they provide? What can you pay for from them? Can they fund you? All right, interest free loan, whatever. But you don't want to be an idiot with your finances. That's the downfall of most military people. All right, we don't have the information. We join, and then everywhere you go, E1 and above, you could buy it. 20% interest rate, 0% down, because they know you have a check, and if they can't get your money, they can go to your command. So they're almost risk free. All right, they're going to get their money out of you. So those three things: fitness, discipline, finances. All right, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect, but strive towards waking up early, walking, running, reading the finance book for an hour. That will change your life. You'll be so far ahead of the game. Everybody else is going to get out, buy their nice Mustangs and their Teslas, and they're cool. You'll get out, boot camp, buy a $10,000 Ford Focus, and you'll be set up. You'll be good. They won't even understand what you're doing. Okay. So, with that being said, that's some particular guidance on how to get started in the military. If you have questions, ask. Okay, that's where I'm going to get all my information for this channel is from the questions. I don't know what questions people have. I'm so far removed from being 18. I'm 42. I've already been on the other side of the military. I've traveled. I went to war. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I've already done all that. I've grown a family. Did all that. So now I'm out of touch with the new generation. So I need your help to let me know what's on your mind. Okay. With that being said, I'm off. Bye.